Dreamscape presents Pillow Stalk by Diane Vallere. Narrated by Susie Berneis. 1. Mr. Johnson, I'm calling to discuss the disposition of your mother's estate, I said into the yellow donut phone. Are you a lawyer? Asked a gruff voice on the other end of a crackly line. No, sir. I'm an interior decorator. Madison Night. I own Mad for Maud on Greenville Avenue. I paused, giving him time to react. When he didn't, I continued. I assure you I mean no disrespect. In my experience, you are about to be faced with the time-consuming challenge of handling your mother's affairs, and I am in a position to take a portion of that challenge off your to-do list. Internally, I cringed at the holier-than-thou tone that had crept into my voice. It was an oral knee-jerk reaction to people not taking me seriously. Mad for Maud specializes in mid-century modern design. Your mother's house was— What was your name again? Madison? He snapped. What are you, 20? Madison was my grandmother's maiden name. I pushed my long hair away from my face, then used my index finger to free a couple of strands that were stuck to my hairline, thanks to the Dallas in May humidity. I'm 47, and I've been in this industry for over 20 years. The man was obviously more distraught over the death of his mother than the fact that my grandmother's surname had come into fashion sometime in the 90s. But at times like these, minor details could change the course of our conversation. My mom didn't have anything valuable. Her whole house was insured for $15,000, and I'd be better off if it had burned down and I got the check. Now I'm stuck with a bunch of junk I could never convince her to throw away. I wrote $15,000 on the side of a real estate flyer that sat on my desk and put on my best can-do attitude. Mr. Johnson, I'm prepared to make an offer on the entire estate. If you accept it, I can bring you a check tomorrow and you can be on your way back to Cincinnati as soon as tomorrow night. Let me get this straight. You're offering to write me a check for stuff you haven't even seen? That's correct. Lady, if this is a joke, you have a lousy sense of humor. He hung up on me. I drummed my fingers against the top of my desk and stared at the flyer, temporarily distracted by the overdone graphics and the photo of the listing agent. Pamela Ritter, a recently licensed realtor, stared back at me, a picture of blonde hair and blue eyes. Not all that.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?